it, and then if you need to go back to be able to see the images, you'll be able to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they do that.
So if you guys don't mind, just take a second to mute yourself just so there's no background noise, because we're going to record. We really appreciate you guys coming on tonight. We're super excited. A lot of you are new to the oils and you have your oils. So now what? So this is what this is all about. We love our team. We have a lot of fabulous leaders ranging from nutrition coaches to nurses and vets and all sorts of things. So we are here to help you with your wellness, and think of us as like a virtual or mobile healthcare, because we can't go to the doctor's office as often and it's a little scarier to do so now. It's really nice and super important to have things on hand that work and that are safe and effective for us and our families. So we're here to help make sure that whatever it is, whether it's immune system or ear infections, that we can help you with all of these things. So today, Tara and Aaron, awesome teammates that you guys have, are here to present to you. I have my oils, so now what?
All right, thank you. Good evening, everybody. I'm Tara. So for those of you that don't know me, I have a family of 7. I've got 5 kids, and I've been using doTERRA essential oils for about, I think, 7 years now, and it's been pretty game changing. So I'm excited today to kind of walk through, this presentation of you have your oils and now what? What are you going to do next? So hopefully this will answer some of your questions. We are going to have a time at the end for Q&A, so we'd appreciate if you just kind of hold your questions to the end. The presentation will probably be about 40 minutes or so, we won't take too much of your evening. But just to get started, most of you probably started out with probably one of our top sellers, this Healthy Start Kit, which has the top 10 oils and a diffuser. And we're going to go through these oils in particular as we go through this presentation. Another kit you might have started out with is the Healthy Essentials Kit. So these are a little bit bigger bottles and then a little bit bigger diffuser. And then we also have the Healthy Habits Kit, which starts off with doTERRA's amazing vitamins, which Erin is going to talk about during our presentation, which I can't say enough about this vitamins. And I know many of you are on this call are using the vitamins and probably can attest to that. So this is a great way to start. If you haven't looked at the vitamins, this might be a good time to do that. Okay, so first off, if you have your oils with you or your box next to you, pull it out. Maybe grab, I've got peppermint with me, grab one, open it up, smell it. So really the first thing you want to do when you get your oils is just open up that box and open up every single oil and just smell them. And, figure out what oil comes to you, what you like most. As we go through this presentation, we're going to talk about some tips and tricks. And definitely one that I would recommend to maybe put on your wish list is these oil cap stickers that you see on the screen. So these are a great way to organize your oils and just know exactly what you have and what you need and where you can get it. So I know when I look down on my counter, if I see the purple lavender sticker, I know I'm going to grab lavender. Or if I see the blue peppermint sticker, I'm going to grab peppermint, or the green for melaleuca. So that way you can kind of get used to it, and really it's a great way to stay organized. Also, just take your oils out of your box. You probably received this cute little green box with your oils, but take them out of the box. I mean, they do look so cute in this box and so nice and easy to read, but what happens is, and I'm so guilty of this when I first started, is I have my little box and it'd be in a cabinet in my kitchen, and then I forget about them. So what a tip I would say to you is open up that box, take out the oils, put them on your kitchen counter where, there's high traffic, where you're going to be, where you are most. I was saying earlier, my littlest Zach fell earlier today, slipped on some water and just right on his head. And I just grabbed my lavender, frankincense, fractionated coconut oil, helichrysum, cedarwood, really quickly mixed that up, threw it on his bump, and it's pretty much gone. So if your oils are out where you can grab them and see them and use them, you're more likely to just, use them. Definitely highly recommend if you like lavender or frankincense. These are really great oils for evening routine. Keep those bottles on your nightstand. That way you'll use them and are easy reach. So just a great tip to just open up those bottles and use them. So most of us, when we started, probably had a friend or a family member be like, oh my gosh, you have to have On Guard. You can't live without On Guard. So you have to purchase these oils. Or most of you started out with maybe an oil or a problem that you wanted to solve. Maybe it was a sleep issue. Maybe it was a digestion issue or a pain issue. And then that's what started you looking at natural alternatives. So what I have here on the screen are some resource books that all can be purchased on Amazon. I'm a little bit old school and I love to refer to a book and be able to flip through the pages, have it in hand and read. I do a lot of reading at night when my kids are, in bed and it's very quiet. So I will read, all of these books have a page about an essential oil. So it will have all about lavender, where it comes from, how to use it, the science behind it, the chemistry, if you're into reading and learning all about, which is really interesting. Also in these books, you can look up certain ailments. So it's really, you can look up eczema and then figure out what protocol works best. Or if your child has a fever, or really what have you. So it's a really great resource. I highly recommend having one of these books on hand, as opposed to Googling. Now we also have a Facebook group page called Well Oiled. And if you're not invited to this Facebook group, which is by me, Erin, and Annabelle, definitely highly recommend you to do that and join it. There's a bunch of feedback. You can search the Facebook group and we post videos, we post comments. There was actually one of our leaders, Lindsay, probably, I don't know, maybe last month, she posted a video about one of our supplements called Terrazyme, which breaks down the enzymes in our food. And it's a fantastic product, but what she actually illustrated, she took a pudding, put it in a bowl, broke open the Terrazyme capsule, dropped it right into the pudding. And pudding, chocolate pudding is thick and just you can't really break that down no matter how much you stir it, right? So within about a minute, she kept stirring that Terrazyme into that pudding and it became essentially chocolate milk. It was pretty incredible to see that. So definitely plug into our Facebook group because you'll be able to see information and get some information about your essential oils. So I wanted to put this out there and just have you guys think about this because oils are plants, okay? The way that our oils respond in our body is very intelligent and actually very versatile. So it's kind of like saying, what kind of salad should I eat to be healthy? Well, I mean, all salads, right? All salads are healthy. So the thing is, you don't need to know what cauliflower or asparagus or cucumber is going to do for our health. You don't need to know exactly, the science behind what each of these vegetables are going to do in our body. But if you do know it, that's great. That's awesome. And you most likely will take a deeper dive into that. But if you don't know the science behind why asparagus is so good for our body and what it does inside of our, inside of our system, that's okay. And essential oils are pretty much the same thing. So one essential oil really has so many uses. It's so versatile. So just speaking about peppermint, we talk about peppermint a lot. And peppermint can do so many things. Helps with headache, helps with upset stomachs, helps with reducing a fever, cooling down the body, great for opening up your airways, great for energy, great for focus. So there's so many things that just one essential oil can do. There's not many medications out there that can really give us that much diversity, but oils can, and oils are plants, and that's what plants do for us. So I just wanted to throw that out there because that's very interesting. So now you might be asking, we're going to go through this throughout the presentation. You might be asking yourself, what do I need to know about oil safety? Is there anything I shouldn't mix together? How exactly do I use my oils? And I ran out of On Guard already. How do I reorder? So we're going to touch on all of these questions and have them answered here today. Feel free to chat in the window, and Annabelle and Aaron will be monitoring that as I speak.
What? Is that your Tara? Mm-hmm. Do they do it in the middle of the week now?
No, this is an extra one.
If you don't mind just muting yourself, if you don't mind. So we'll talk about the power of diffusing. So what we smell really changes how we feel. I know we've talked about this a lot, the power of diffusing in our, some of our previous classes you might have attended. And we talked about, like, if you put your fingers right on your bridge of your nose, there's what's called the olfactory nerve right there. And that olfactory nerve goes up to our brain and our limbic system and then throughout our body. So when we're breathing in essential oils and we're breathing in those natural compounds, they're going through our nose, through our olfactory nerve, up to our limbic system in our brain, and then throughout our body. And it happens in as little as 30 seconds. So really, when you open up your oils and you smell them, open up all 10 of your oils in your kit and just smell each one of them and see how that makes you feel. Whatever one you love best, start diffusing it. That's what the first tip I can say. Start diffusing that oil. And honestly, there's really nothing that you shouldn't mix together. You can mix your oils. I do it all the time. Nothing's gonna explode, nothing will happen. But you know, there are some oils that are very strong or herbaceous, like oregano, like thyme. These are very strong oils, and they might not be your favorite to diffuse just because of their very strong aroma, but they are very effective. I like to think of diffusing like a crock pot. You know, you set it and then forget it. And then that power of diffusing into the air as your kids are running around, as you're in the kitchen or in your living room or whatever, you are getting those benefits of diffusing, and it really changes the way we feel. So just some tips regarding your diffuser. Always fill to the water line, and then use about 4 to 10 drops of oil in your diffuser. I always keep like a carafe of water next to my bedside, just so it's easy access to refill my diffuser. I don't have to go walk upstairs, get a water, all of that. So just so make it easy. And I don't know about you guys, bottled water, if you have like half drink bottles of water, I just kind of collect them and put them near my diffuser and then just use that leftover bottled water in the diffuser. It's really good to clean your diffusers every 1 to 2 weeks. And what you want to do is use white vinegar, let it sit for a little bit with a little bit of water, let it sit, and then just wipe it down with a soft cloth. It's very simple, but it really is the best way to keep your diffuser at its best, and that aroma very clean. So you'll want to do that at least every 1 to 2 weeks. And here, one thing I will say about diffusing is with your diffuser, I have a diffuser in every one of my children's bedrooms. And then what I do is I've got my children in the habit of picking their oil that they like and letting them fill it up, letting them put the drops in, and they're getting used to it. So now they know that they like maybe 5 or 6 drops of lavender at night. My older kids love lavender and they use it probably every night. My little kids, I kind of pick for them, but I will usually do like a lavender or serenity blend. And I'll talk about some other more blends that I do for the kids. But get your kids involved, even your husband, let them do it, let them play around with it, let them see what they like, and they'll start to be excited to fill up the diffuser, turn it on, and add their drops. So it's really, really exciting. So here in this screen, I have some diffuser blends for immunity. So if you've been around someone that is under the weather and is sick, or if you feel like the onset of anything coming on, these are some great diffusing blends to diffuse throughout the day. So the first one, On Guard, Lemon, and Melaleuca. This is a great blend to diffuse to clean the air and kill the germs. The second one, On Guard, Lemon, and Oregano. Now, I'll tell you, for me personally, I'm not a big fan of diffusing oregano. I prefer using oregano topically or while I cook internally, and we'll talk about that later on. But again, these are some great blends for diffusing, just to build up that immunity and kill germs, stop them in their tracks. Let's say you got over your sickness. Another great blend is the bottom, On Guard lemon and peppermint. So that will really like clean the air and just, you know, get things going, get things moving. Peppermint really just gives you that, you know, supercharged energy. Sometimes after we get sick, you know, we kind of feel a little bit down and just, we need that pick me up, and peppermint will really do that for us. So again, these are some ideas, and most of you who started out with the starter kit have these oils already. So these are just things you can do at, you know, at home with the oils that you have today. Now, most of you probably started out with this Citrus Bliss, which was one of the free promotions that were happening. I love this. This is like probably my top 5. I think this is smells amazing. I diffuse this ever since we started distance learning. This has been diffusing in my house all the time. So I have one near every computer station for my kids, and I put it on every day. And this has a mix of oranges and vanilla. It's kind of like a creamsicle kind of smell, but it's such an instant happy blend. Whenever you diffuse it, it makes you very uplifting, makes the kids energized, very uplifting brand. It's a real crowd pleaser. So it's probably one of my favorites. And then this is my go-to. So this is the On Guard and Breathe, which is probably my go-to for my kids. I usually start diffusing this blend no matter what, starting mid-August through like flu season, October, November timeframe, just because, you know, kids going to school, you know, they're picking up things and things like that. So I just made it a routine. Every night I would diffuse the combination of these two, and it's really such a powerhouse, like this combination. It cleans the air, keeps it fresh, helps the respiratory, kills the germs. It's such an amazing powerhouse, honestly. So this one is great to diffuse in the evening, especially if your children have the sniffles, runny nose, the cough congestion. I will also, if they do have the sniffles and the cough and the runny nose, I'll also put it on them topically, the bottom of their feet before bedtime, and then also put it in the diffuser. So 3 drops of each in the diffuser, and again, a powerhouse blend. Any of you out there suffering allergies, this is awesome. This is the allergy diffuser blend. So the mix of lemon, lavender, and peppermint, 2 drops of each. Now lemon will help you kind of break up the, you know, mucusy, snotty things going on and really help things clear out. Lavender is nature's natural antihistamine, so it's great for allergies. And then peppermint really helps open up your airways and really helps you breathe better. So just the combination of these 3 is amazing for allergies. So this is just diffusing it, which is awesome. Every springtime I diffuse this blend, and it's just great to help with the allergies. You know, we're going in and out of our backyard. And again, that really just helps to combat allergies. And we'll talk about a little bit later, Erin will be talking about how to use this internally, which is awesome. So I've actually gone off of my Allegra, my Flonase, just by using these protocols. And then here are some options for a better night's sleep. So diffusing some oils while we sleep. Now I want you to understand that oils are not in your head. It's not a placebo effect, because anything that you can't control in your conscious mind is not a placebo. So if your essential oils help you fall asleep and stay asleep, your mind isn't even working. It's basically your, you know, your subconscious, you know, mind receiving, or your body receiving those effects and helping you fall asleep. So it's pretty incredible, because a lot of people, it's been game changing to help with sleep and to help with their health. And it's so nice to know that you can turn to these essential oils with natural ways and natural solutions, plants, to help you sleep and fall asleep better. And then the other thing is, you might not turn to medication that helps you feel groggy or even offer so many other side effects. So it's really nice to know that you can use essential oils for sleep. Now there are a variety of essential oils that can help you sleep. Lavender, definitely number one. Balance, a blend called Serenity, Breathe, Bergamot, and Roman Chamomile. There's others, Vetiver is one of them, other ones as well. Every body responds differently to the essential oil. So not everybody is gonna have the same exact effect. Me personally, I love Serenity, diffusing it at night. I think it's just so calming and it's just so relaxing. But you might like lavender, you might like Balance. So there's so many different essential oils that you can try. So I talked about Serenity. I did want to highlight this because I do think this is a perfect sleeper blend to diffuse in your diffuser. So Serenity has a mix of mainly lavender, but it's got vetiver, Roman chamomile, vanilla, Hawaiian sandalwood, and it's just a mix of, I don't know, I love the smell of it. It just makes me feel very relaxed. I don't know if it's because I've had it in my routine and it's just, I know it's, when I have that diffusing, it's bedtime, I read, and then I go to bed and I sleep soundly. So this is a great one to add to your wish list. It smells just wonderful. So applying oils to the body. So human touch releases endorphins that reduce pain and elevate mood. And endorphins are actually natural painkillers. So this is my favorite thing about essential oils, is because it's really put me in touch with my family. So just one of my routines that I do is after, shower or bath time, I take a little bit of fractionated coconut oil with lavender and I rub my kids down. My 9 or 10-year-old now suffers from eczema on his legs. So we used to do a mix of lavender and tea tree oil every evening with coconut oil, next to his bed. And that really helped to kind of stop the eczema, stops the itch at night. Because I think at night he just tends to itch without realizing it. So that's just been our routine. But it's been awesome being able to apply these oils and really, using them with my kids. I don't know, just you feel a connection with your children. So it's really great. So during this section, we're going to talk about dilution, safety tips, and then how to make a roller ball. So first thing, dilute. You're going to want to use a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil to dilute your essential oils. You're going to want to do this anytime you're working with babies, with children, with elderly, and even with animals. You can dilute essential oils and use them. Any of our oils that are known as hot oils, so that's On Guard, peppermint, deep blue, oregano, cinnamon, clove. These are kind of the hot oils. And so if you put them directly on your skin neat, it's sensitive. Your skin might be sensitive because these are hot oils. So you definitely want to dilute them with coconut oil and then rub the essential oil on you. If you get oil in a sensitive area, so let's say you've got some peppermint in your eye accidentally, you had peppermint on you and then you accidentally touched your eye, and then you feel that burning sensation, just take some coconut oil and just drop it right into your eye, like you would like an eye drop. And that will really take the sting out. Never use water. Water and oil don't mix. So coconut oil or any carrier oil will do the trick and will help you. So anywhere in your body you get an essential oil that's, you feel sensitive and it's a little bit strong, just throw some coconut oil on that and that will really help to kind of stop things in its tracks and just stop the burning sensation and really help you feel better. So how do you want to do this? Basically, doTERRA, another tip is doTERRA does have these little cute pumps that are available that you can purchase from your doTERRA website. That's really great to have, the coconut oil is just sitting on your counter. And so you can easily just pump them, pump a few pumps into the palms of your hands, and then just add the essential oil that you would like into your palm of your hand and then just rub it on your body. So maybe it's maybe you're having some muscle pain, some shoulder pain. So you can take some pumps of the fractionated coconut oil, add a few drops of your deep blue essential oil that's in your kit, and then rub it directly on your shoulders or wherever you're having that pain. So it is nice to have this pump. It's just convenient. I think it's about a couple dollars through the doTERRA website. And again, you can also purchase the fractionated coconut oil and then again, just have that pump readily available for you. I just wanted to show here, you know, what happens when you dilute versus not diluting your essential oil. So on the left, you'll see our skin. And if you don't dilute that, those yellow molecules are the essential oil. And what happens is it evaporates very quickly. So it really is best to dilute your essential oils. And as I was explaining earlier, with coconut oil, a few drops of your essential oil, and then rub it on your skin. And you'll notice on the right, you'll see the blue area is going to be your fractionated coconut oil, and that weighs down your essential oil, and you can spread it over a larger area, and your essential oils will stay within that barrier and they won't be evaporated. So they'll actually be more effective if you do it that way. Here's the fractionated coconut oil, another one I would recommend to add to your wish list, as well as those little pumps. I think they're a couple dollars, so you can just have it sitting on your counter and to use it. But there are 3 reasons to dilute, but definitely you want to protect your protect sensitive skin. So again, anytime you have sensitive skin, you want to dilute it with your essential oil, and you'll stretch your essential oils. So, you know, 1 to 2 servings of essential oil, you know, into that pump is going to go a long way. Every bottle, a 15 milliliter bottle of essential oil, has 250 drops of essential oil. So, and all you need is 1 or 2 drops. We've talked about this before, how pure and potent these essential oils are, and you just need 1 drop. I know sometimes you think more is better, but with essential oils, less is better. So honestly, 1 drop will do the trick. So as I said, that will last you so long. It will stretch your essential oils basically by diluting it. And then, yeah, number 3, it will make your oils longer lasting on the tissue, therefore more effective. As I explained earlier, when we have our essential oils diluted, it weighs it down and it keeps it on our skin longer and therefore more effective. So it's going to do its job. So here's a safety tip. Do not ever put essential oils into your nose or your eyes or in your ear canal. So I'll talk about what to do for that, but you definitely don't want to put them in your nose. So there's more effective ways. We've talked about diffusing, where you can get the oils into your nasal passage if you have congestion or sinus infection. But here's a good tip that you can make a sinus cup. So you can get like a cup of like a mug maybe, and just put a few drops of these essential oils, peppermint, lemon, oregano, and tea tree oil, and then add some boiling water, and then just get a towel and place a towel over that mug and your face and kind of, you know, enclose that area, and just take some close your eyes, definitely close your eyes, and then just lean over that cup, take some deep breaths in, and you'll really feel those effects working. So that's another, you know, nice tip that you can make a sinus cup and really breathe in those essential oils. So I'd recommend that for any sort of sinus or, you know, congestion, and that you really want to clear out pretty quickly. As I said, definitely do not put any essential oils directly in your ear. What you can do, and this has worked for me, this is how I started with my aha moments, because my son Luke had a bunch of ear infections when he was little, and we were at the brink of going to a specialist to get tubes. So he had his ear infection, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to even tell the doctor. So I tried the oils. I did look up in my Modern Essentials book. I did find basil. I had lavender, and I had melaleuca. So what I did was take a cotton ball, and I cut it in half. And in the half that you cut, I add a few drops of basil, lemon, lavender, and melaleuca. And then just, you know, stick the cotton ball, I had my son lie down, and stick the cotton ball directly in his ear canal. And those fumes, and with the heat of your body, it gets into the places and it really takes out that ear infection. So we did that a few times. And I think by the 3rd night, Luke asked for it. He wanted it because he felt the relief. So it's pretty amazing, these essential oils and what they can do. And I know Erin, who's on the call, she's had a lot of luck with even just rubbing it right, you know, near their, behind their earlobe. And that helps, a combination of lavender and melaleuca. So here's another safety tip as well. So citrus oils such as lemon, lime, grapefruit, and wild orange, tangerine, these oils are photosensitive. So you don't want to apply these oils and then go out to the garden or, you know, go sunbathing or sit on a boat, because you will get sunburned. So just be, you know, mindful that anytime you use any citrus oils, don't put them on your body and just go out. So again, because you will get sunburn, because the citrus oils are photosensitive. So here's a list of some of the most popular doTERRA oils that have citrus in them. And so just so you're aware of that. So a popular one like Cheer or Citrus Bliss, sometimes we use these as perfumes. So just be mindful that when you're applying that, you don't want to go out and, you know, sit in the sun. So just be careful of that. So how to make a roller ball. So this is a great way for you to use your oils and be able to roll it directly on your skin or have a perfume or wherever, you know, on your topically on your body. So you'll see in the in your doTERRA account, in your accessories area, you'll have the amber roller bottles available for you to purchase. They're empty, and you can pick your recipe and then add your oils and then fill it with fractionated coconut oil. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to make the roller bottle. So here's some age ratio recommendations. So younger than 2 years old, you want to fill that roller bottle with 1/4 of essential oils. Ages 2 to 6, 1/3 of the way up with essential oils. And then anybody 6 years and older and adults, you can fill it up halfway with essential oils, and then you'll fill the rest up with fractionated coconut oil. So that's kind of an idea. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, but this is just an idea to get you started. So I wanted to tell you about, this is a great blend. You have these oils in your packages, in your kits for head tension. I know it says head tension, but honestly, this blend can help you with any sort of like muscle aches or pains that you're getting. So peppermint, deep blue, frankincense. Frankincense is wonderful for inflammation. So this combination in a roller bottle is awesome for you to use. Add a few, 3 to 5 drops of each in a roller bottle, top it with fractionated coconut oil, and then just use it, on your temples, behind your neck, wherever you're feeling that tension. So I know earlier on the call, we talked about a blend called Past Tense, which is awesome. But if you want to try the oils that you've got, you have peppermint, you've got deep blue, and you've got frankincense, make your own little roller bottle and try it out. So again, this is some just good tips. Another really good tip is these tummy tamer oils. So I honestly do not leave my house without Digest Zen in my bag. Well, I mean, I guess we haven't left our house in a while, but before, when we were out and going out to restaurants and with my kids, I mean, we're all guilty of eating something funky at a restaurant, and it's funky, you just eat it, and then you feel the effects afterwards. So I will take my Digest Zen from the bottle, put it right in my mouth, and that really helps relieve my tummy issues. But I also make a roller bottle for my kids. So this helps a lot with motion sickness. My kids get car sick, and I've used this a lot in the car. Actually, recently, I think 2 months after quarantine, I decided to take the kids on a drive and had my peppermint with me. I didn't have Digest Zen, I had peppermint. And my sons were getting car sick. They haven't been in the car for like 2 months. So they were pretty sick. So all I did was open up the peppermint. I didn't even have it diluted. I just had the straight bottle of peppermint, and I just had them smell it for a few minutes, just directly out of the bottle, had them take a few deep breaths in, inhale, exhale, and they felt so much better. So it's awesome to be able to have these on you. Definitely, I'd recommend making a roller bottle with a mix of Digest Zen and peppermint, and that will really help you. Even with acid reflux or indigestion or any sort of tummy issues, this is a great blend to have on you, in you, really all the time. So I love this. I love this combo. And then just moving away from roller bottles, you can use this in your bath. So it's really nice to get some Epsom salts. I'd recommend getting the plain, Epsom salts. and applying some of these oils to your Epsom salt, and it will really detox you. So it's really great to relax if you have a bath, and relax with the Epsom salts, detox with lavender, frankincense, and melaleuca. So try it out. It's really fun. Epsom salts are so inexpensive and they're really great. So really you want to incorporate oils into the rhythm of your life. You know, as I said earlier, keep Digest Zen in your bag when you go out, or peppermint, or whatever your favorite roller bottles are. If you tend to get headaches, you know, keep the head tension roller in your purse. But you can also bring your favorite oil to your massage and have your massage therapist use, you know, maybe deep blue or peppermint, or, you know, to give you a rub down after. You know, think about that. Give your kids a back rub before bedtime to help connect and calm your kids. This is awesome to do at night. And they love lavender. I don't know. I haven't met a child that doesn't like lavender, but I think lavender is just one of those all around blends that everybody just loves and falls in love with that scent. And even just going to get dental work. I mean, who likes to go get dental work? Nobody, right? So just even having something that you can put on your jawline after dental work to help you, or even before, just to help you calm down, that's even great. So definitely try to incorporate oils into your rhythm of your life. And now I'm going to turn it over to Erin. She's going to finish off and talk about internal usage of essential oils.
Thank you, Tara. That was awesome info. I am so happy to see everyone on here. And I know you've heard Tara and Annabelle and I introduce ourselves before. I've been using essential oils for about 7 years now, and I love sharing about them and using them on my kids and my husband and my new puppy. So I think it's so important that when we get our oils, we can learn about ways to use them. So I'm going to start covering how you can use oils internally. And there's a lot of information out there about this. And if you've been in one of our classes, you've learned about how oils are not FDA regulated. So all oils are not the same. You can go to Michael's and find some oils that you definitely don't want to take internally. doTERRA's oils are tested many different ways to ensure safety, to make sure that it actually is the oil and it's no additives, no fillers. They're testing to make sure that everything is clean in the oil, there's no mold, there's no heavy metals, that we're getting exactly what we want from the plant and only that for our body. So doTERRA oils have a certified therapeutic grade standard. They created that standard so that you can know that they are safe. So you are ingesting healthy plants, and actually doTERRA highly recommends using the oils internally. They're very effective for that. So you can use them for salad dressings. You can, I actually love our On Guard mouthwash and toothpaste. We also add them to water quite often. I take a drop of lemon in my water every morning, but you can also use them in veggie caps. And you can buy our soft gel versions. In the chat, we've been talking about an oil called Serenity that Tara talked about. And Serenity is a fantastic oil, and I love the soft gel version of it. I love taking it internally for sleep. And when we're using the oils, it's the same thing. A little goes a long way. So we want to know about how much to use. These oils are safe, but we don't want to go overboard and use too many in a 24-hour period. So this is a great chart, a reference point, just to let you know. As you can see at the top, aromatically, it doesn't give you an amount. Aromatically, 4 to 10 drops in your diffuser is fine, but you can do that throughout the day. Taking them internally, the ideal amount, 2 to 4 drops at a time, and then you can do in a 24-hour 12 to 24 drops, and that's for an adult. So for kids, it's a little different. Their bodies are smaller, so they're going to have a little bit less, 1 to 2 drops, or over a 24-hour period, 3 to 12 drops. So you can see this is just a great chart to reference, just so you can be sure, but they are safe for kids and adults to take them internally. I use them a little bit with my kids internally. I prefer to use them internally for myself, but there are times, especially my 12-year-old, where the best way to use the oil is internally. So the best way to get started using those oils internally is to just add a drop of any citrus oil that you have to water. It's going to make you drink more water. It's going to help the water taste better. I do it in the morning before I have coffee or food, because when you wake up, your metabolism is sluggish. Your body is trying to, get rid of toxins still. So you wake up, you flush your system out with lemon oil, wild orange, tangerine, whichever oil you have and you like the flavor of, add that to your water. It's going to help you wake up. You're going to feel good. Make this a routine. Anything with the oils, if you don't do it consistently, you're not going to see results. So build it into your routine. Have that lemon oil bottle right next to your coffee maker. Put a drop in your water and just try it out. I've also found that it's helping my kids, my older two, drink more water. So we're putting it in their stainless steel water bottles. That's what you have to make sure that you're drinking out of stainless steel or glass. It's not good to put essential oils into plastic. So that's how you can start using them internally in a very simple way. And Tara talked about our allergy blend. You can put that into the diffuser, like she said. You can apply it topically. I put it in a roller bottle for my kids as well. But my favorite way to take this blend is in the Tri-Ease soft gel. I take 2 to 4 of those daily for seasonal allergies, and also for any home allergens. So it's great in the diffuser at home to clear out the air. Taking that Tri-Ease daily for me and for my husband, we've been able to cut out Claritin and Zyrtec and all those other products. We have my daughter taking them now too. They're very effective soft gels for allergies, and they are simply a combination of these 3 oils in a soft gel. So if you have these oils, you don't have to go and buy the Tri-Ease soft gels. I do like them for easy use, but you can put 2 drops of each of these oil, or 1 drop, however you prefer, in a glass of water. Some people like to put it in a shot glass and take it just very quickly. Or I like to put it in a glass of hot tea. So I put the oils at the bottom of the mug and pour the hot water on top. And that way you don't have oils sitting on the surface of your water that hit your face when you drink it. So those are ways that I like to use the allergy blend internally. Fantastic for any sort of allergies. And then we have our immunity capsules. So many of you, if you have our Healthy Start or Healthy Essential Kit, you're going to have these oils in it. And if you want to start protecting your immune system, you can start putting these into a soft gel. On Guard, frankincense, oregano, lemon, peppermint, they're all great for your immune system. And combined, they're going to be a strong weapon for you to use to support your immune system, ward off viruses. These are ones you can add to water also. So if you don't want to go out and buy a veggie cap, add them to a glass of water. I would maybe start with On Guard and water, definitely the lemon if you're doing it daily. The combo is going to be super powerful for you. But some of the flavors are hotter. So the oregano is a strong flavor. So that's why some people prefer to take it in a veggie cap. So that's our immunity capsule. And then this one, suppository. So I never thought I would talk about suppositories in a class, but if you need to get an oil to somewhere at exactly where it needs to go, then you're going to need maybe a suppository from time to time. So issues that come up are constipation, things like that. You can use a veggie cap. It's all natural. It's going to break down very easily. You put these oils in the veggie cap, and you put some fractionated coconut oil in, and then you coat the capsule in fractionated coconut oil. So it's easy, and it's a safe way to just target that specific problem area. So if you haven't tried these throat drops, I love them. My kids love them. They are an On Guard throat drop, so you know that you're going to be protecting your immune system. They've got a cinnamony clove flavor that I really like, and they're great for postnasal drip, sore throat, clearing your throat if you're speaking in public. If I go to the grocery store, I like to just suck on one while I'm shopping. It makes me feel better. I know I'm doing something for my health. I like the taste. They're only $12, so they're a great product to add to your wish list. And so the top product that we all love, I know Tara, Annabelle, Nikki, some of our builders on here, we love this product because it is so good for all of these things listed here. Like, I really can't express enough how wonderful this product is for your digestion, blood pressure, brain fog, energy levels, getting a good night's sleep. Has made all the difference for me. I don't know about everyone else, but having everyone here in the house and trying to help them with their schoolwork, entertain them, do the cooking and the cleaning, and working also takes a lot of energy, and I don't think I'd be able to do it without this product, which is our Lifelong Vitality Pack. So I know many of you have tried this product. doTERRA feels so strongly about it that they give you a money-back guarantee. If you use the product for 30 days and you don't like it, you can get your money back. I have almost never heard of that. Actually, I've never heard of that happening. But just so you know, they do have that guarantee. And these vitamins really do make you feel great. The key to the vitamins, I'm going to go a little more in depth on them. The key is you have to use them consistently. It's like with anything. If you use it one day and you don't use it the next day, then a week later you use it, and then maybe a few days after that, your body's not going to be getting what it needs from it. It needs to be used on a daily basis. And I often get the question about the dosage. Some people have a big problem with taking so many vitamins in a day. Right now, I have my entire family, my in-laws, my parents, my sisters and brothers, everyone is on these vitamins. And what I tell them, especially the ones who do not like to take a whole lot of pills, start with a split dose. Don't take all 4 a day. Start with 2. Your results won't be as strong, but you need to start somewhere and just start consistently. And so this vitamin pack comes in a box like this, your Lifelong Vitality pack, and it has 3 bottles in it. And I'm gonna go over the first one is the Microplex VMZ. So this is your food nutrient complex. And this one has whole foods in it, so your body can digest them properly. It has kale, dandelion, parsley, broccoli, spinach, among many other whole food-based vitamins in there. So not only that, you're gonna get your vitamin A, vitamin C, D, E, K, B, folate, and they wrap these vitamins in essential oils in what's called our tummy tamer blend so that your body can digest them properly. I always had a problem, especially with prenatals, not being able to take them without getting very nauseous. I have a lot of people who take these now as their prenatals and have doctors told them that, these are actually giving you everything you need for a prenatal and more. So they're great vitamins. The oils help, the fact that they're wrapped in the oils help them digest better in your body. So this is one component of the Lifelong Vitality Pack. They work in conjunction together. So when you use all 3, they really, really help your body. So the combination of the 3 is really amazing. So the next one is the XE Omega. So this is your fish oil, and you're gonna get all the fish oils that you need. They're gonna be fresh fish oils, not the rancid versions that you may find on some supermarket shelves. But you're gonna have EPA, DHA, ALA, SDA, GLA. So all of those marine oils are in this vitamin here. And it's also wrapped in essential oils. So this one's wrapped in clove, frankincense, cumin, and wild orange, among others. So this is a really great vitamin for your brain health, reducing inflammation. And the third one is alpha CRS. So this is your cellular vitality vitamin. And this one has powerful polyphenols and botanical extracts that are gonna support your cell health. So we know that's so important for fighting disease and inflammation. This vitamin also has green tea, milk thistle, turmeric, boswellia, ginkgo. So, so many great things for your body. And the combination is really gonna help so much with your whole system. So you're gonna see just your level of stress improve. You're gonna have better energy. For me, I found that my skin cleared up quite a bit. It's gonna also help you protect your immune system. It's gonna help your digestive health, so many different things. So I didn't take vitamins for a long, long time. And as we get older, we need them. We're also not getting the nutrients we need from our diet all the time. So we wanna support that. We wanna take care of ourselves and feel good. So that's something we have control over. So I'm very, very thankful for these vitamins. There's so much information out there on them. So if you want any links to videos or other classes on the vitamins, just let us know. And Annabelle, if you have anything to add.
I was just going to add, Erin, that it's nice to know that these vitamins are loosely packed. So when we take them, they break down really easily and they get absorbed into our body, into our bloodstream. So it does what it needs to do. So many times, I'm sure most of us have taken vitamins in the past where, you know, we see it down the toilet, and it's just, that shouldn't happen with vitamins. They need to get absorbed into your bloodstream for it to be like optimal. And I think that's the biggest difference when taking these vitamins. I've noticed, and I'm sure everybody else, that, you know, you get that energy, you get that increased focus and, you know, just well-being. And I think it is because of the high absorbency these oils are. I think overall it's over 90% absorbency into our bloodstream. So I think it's really nice to know that we're paying for this and it's actually doing something for us. So
right.
I'm gonna throw that out.
Yeah, and I will add to that it's very rare to get that kind of absorbency rate. If you study vitamins or look into it, and I have done that. Standard process is a close second, but then you have to take so many more pills to get what you get in here, especially the cost is so much higher. And if you were to add all these up, like Erin was saying earlier, and go to Whole Foods and try and replicate what you have here, you'd have a bazillion bottles and you'd be spending a lot more money. You'd be spending hundreds of dollars. Also, we do not have the nutrition in the soil anymore. Our soil is completely depleted. So it's impossible or near to impossible to get the right nutrients from our food. Although it's important to eat organic and clean foods, you cannot quite get what you need, and especially women with osteoporosis and all kinds of issues in the body, for everybody from pain to nutrition, antioxidants. It's really important that we keep our bodies as strong as possible. So because we are living longer, you want to live better longer, not feeling bad, to be able to walk and not be in pain all the time. So this is huge. This is a big piece of our presentation.
Thank you, ladies. Yes. So we have lots of information about the vitamins if you're interested. Okay, so when you are flying a lot, you want to take advantage of frequent flyer miles. You want to make sure you're getting something back for the money you're spending. So doTERRA has its own version of a frequent flyer program, and that's our loyalty rewards program. So loyalty rewards, you're going to get points for purchasing. So if you have, it's called Loyalty Rewards Program, and we like to say LRP. But you know, if you go to the grocery store, you have a rewards card. You like to be able to earn things, get things for free when you're purchasing. And in my house, we have replaced most of what we purchased in other locations with doTERRA products. So our hand soap, our shampoo, our lotions, our laundry detergent, all the things around the house can be, you know, supplemented with a doTERRA product that's natural and safe. And when you are purchasing these things through an LRP program, you're going to get a percentage back of what you spend monthly. So each month you're gonna order 50 PV, and that's gonna help you to earn points. Every one of our products is assigned a point value. So PV is point value. For instance, our lemon oil costs $11 and it is 11 PV. Other products like our lotions and our vitamins the PV is different. So you may purchase it for a certain amount, but the PV will be a slightly different amount. And the way the program works is each month that you're making a 50 PV purchase or more, you're earning a percentage back in product points. So the first 3 months that you are a Loyalty Reports program member ordering monthly, you're going to get 10% back. And then after that, it will grow to 15, 20, 25, and then once you've been with doTERRA for 13 plus months, it'll be 30%. So if you are making a 100 PV order in months 1 through 3, you're going to get roughly the cost of a lemon oil back. And what's great about that is you can build your oil collection. So I always have my wish list oils. I love rose, I love yarrow palm, different ones that are pricier, but I will bank up my points and I will use my points for those because I'm getting the vitamins monthly and I'm getting shampoo and all the other things, toothpaste that we need. I'm banking up points monthly. So all you have to do to keep your program is have 1 PV in your cart. So that's just keeping you active. You're not earning points, but you're keeping your account. So you don't have to order it every month. Once you start, you don't have to make a large order. That's a choice, that's up to you. But just know when you order 50 PV or more, you're starting to get those free product points back. Also, if you put an order in of 125 PV before the 15th of the month, you will get the free product of the month. And that changes monthly. So in addition to earning the free product points, you're gonna get that free product of the month, which is pretty awesome. They have some pretty great giveaways. This month, it's actually if you order 200 PV or more, you get a free roller bottle of Immortelle, which is a $95 value. It's one of our best anti-aging products for your face. It's a great, great roller bottle. So the first step, if you think about something that you might want to order, some of you have maybe already gotten onto doTERRA's website, but in a welcome email that you got from one of us, you have a doTERRA ID and either a password that we created for you or a password you chose. If you're not sure what that is or you need that information, let us know. We can get that to you. You'll log in with that information. It will prompt you to create an LRP order. If you do a one-time order, that's fine. You just don't get any points for that. So when you go in there, it will ask you to select a date, and that will be your monthly ship date. And you'll get, so that will be shipped out, your wellness box, whatever it is that you've ordered for that month, will get shipped out to you on that date. And you can edit your cart monthly, and there's this awesome quick add bar at the top, which is the only way that I add products in. You can also do the search bar, but that's the magnifying glass at the top, but it's definitely easier to just start typing the name of the product in and it will auto pop up a list of what products you might be looking for. So you put the products in your cart, and then you can see the cost and the PV. And then if you are banking your points up here, like here would be your bank of free points you could use. You can go down here where it says use points and click, and then it will not charge you for that item. You'll be using your points to purchase, so you'll get that item for free. And every month you can go in, and actually what I like to do is after I've processed my monthly order, I'll go in and I'll either leave my cart at the moment because I'm not sure what I want to get, or if I'm already sure what I'm getting for the next month, I'll switch it over to that so that I don't have to worry about changing it before the next auto ship date. But doTERRA gives you plenty of reminders. They text you, they send you an email just to update your cart before your auto ship date so that you're getting what you need. And this is just an example of an order. So this order, some of the items we talked about, your vitamins, your roller bottles, a pump for the fractionated coconut oil, which is so nice that they're selling that now, Serenity for sleep, and your Tri-Ease. All of this together is going to be 139 PV. So if you make that order, you're going to get 10% of that back if it's your first 1 to 3 months, and then it grows. So if you've been with doTERRA for a while, it'll be 30% of that back in free product points, and you'll also get the free oil of the month. So the tips that we have for that is, you know, when you're setting your date for LRP, you want to try to set it before the 15th of the month so that you can take advantage of that free monthly product. And like I said, doTERRA will send you an email 2 days before. If you are setting it up, you can click to opt into a text reminder. I believe if you have your cell phone number in there, it should be sending you text, but that's definitely something to check and make sure that you opt in for a text reminder. So you can order, you know, what you would spend at Target or Amazon for supplements or household basics, and you can earn points for it, which is pretty awesome, I think. And if you want to kind of start getting your points banked up, don't order below 50 PV. I think that's something that happens. People forget that it has to be 50 PV to earn points. So if you want to bank some points up, you want to keep your order 50 PV or above. And if you ever need something other than your auto ship date, you can process an order now on any day. So there's a button there that says process order now. You don't have to wait. You can process your order then. If it's before your auto ship date, that takes care of your auto shipment. You don't have to worry about your auto shipment happening. We also have some great things for you guys. We want to keep everyone connected and learning and growing. So we are doing continuing education calls every Saturday at 10 a.m. and they're all different topics. They started on June 6th, and we love seeing you on there. It's great to keep learning about oils and ways to use them and how to use them safely. And Tara, did you want to speak to this a moment more about the continuing education?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you know, it's a great rotation of topics. So if you guys could plug in, and we're also going to start a like a continuing education series. So if you actually listen in and watch all 8 of these classes, we're going to give you a free portable diffuser, which is pretty cool, and a free oil as well. So we are also going to like have secret codes within these presentations that we do every Saturday. So you're gonna have to listen in to that code so you can write it down. And then after you've watched all 8 of these series of classes, you can submit it to your, your team leader, and she'll provide you with your certificate of completion and then your free portable diffuser. So it's kind of fun that we're doing this new program. So I just wanted to point that out, and yeah, just join us every Saturday. It's a rotating. So like last week we did stress, sleep, and emotions. So this Saturday we're going to talk about oils for pain management. And then the following Saturday will be women's health. And then we're going to start all over. And then, you know, I have my oils, now what? It's not going to be exactly this presentation, but again, the basics of the oils and what to do and how to use them. So, you know, kind of tune into these. It's, you know, fun to learn about all the different products that doTERRA offers, you know, clean living. And really it just starts from the things we're using in our homes, in our bodies, on us, around us, and try to reduce those toxins. So yeah, thanks, Erin.
Sure, thank you. And then we have a study going on, monthly studies going on right now. So you may have seen emails, it's in our newsletter, but you are welcome, invited to join our studies if you're interested. And some of you are on here because you did participate in a study. And we love sharing the oils. Right now, we have found that this is a great way for people to try products. We can't do our live in-person classes where we do pass bottles around and let people smell and share things. But the studies are great because they're targeting certain areas. We all have those problem areas where we need some support, and it's nice to have a natural solution instead of always reaching for the Tylenol or Tums or other products to help us. So we are doing these studies monthly. Our next one starts July 19th. And if you refer a friend, if you've already joined, you are welcome to refer a friend, and you get a free oil for that, a free lime oil. And if you haven't done this and you would like to participate, please bring a friend, bring more than one friend, and get a free lime oil for you also. Or if you have a lime oil, we can give you something else. So the studies are awesome. We've had some great results, and just message us if you're interested in that.
Yeah, I just want to say really quick, we've had some really great successes, just like Erin said, from the studies. And if you're new to the oils and you want to try and take care of some pain or some allergies, this is such a good time to jump on that and just do your own self-education, and it's free. So self-care right now is huge. So we're happy to help you with that. Does anyone have any questions at this point? You can put in the chat or unmute yourself if you like.
Yeah, I have a question for Erin. This is Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for this. Thank you all for presenting this. It's been great. You mentioned using the oils on your new puppy. Can you talk a little bit about that and what we can do for puppies?
Yes, so we just got a puppy a few months ago, and I started making her shampoo. So I use cedarwood and lavender. Annabelle and Lindsay have actually helped me quite a bit in finding out ways to use oils for pets. So Annabelle knows a lot about that. And then Lindsay, who I believe Lindsay is on here. Lindsay is a great resource. She just took a course with a vet. So there's a vet that uses doTERRA oils, and there's a lot of info out there. I can connect you with the book. There's a book. There's a lot of resources. But if Annabelle or Lindsay want to speak to that at all, they're great for pets. I mean, there's definitely ones you want to avoid with pets, but there's not too many that you want to avoid. Many of them are safe and really good for pets. Annabelle, did you want to add anything to that for pets?
Yeah, I think that I just had Lindsay, hopefully she can respond in the chat field. There's some really great tips and tricks. She knows more than I do, and she's fabulous with figuring out. My dog recently had hot spots, and she gave me a good recipe that was awesome and helpful and cleared it up right away. And usually they're using steroids and stuff like that on the dogs, and you know how much an office visit costs. So it's such a nice solution to have the natural stuff. And yep, she just put in the chat field her email. So if you have specific questions, go ahead and take her information down. She's happy to help you. And that's another thing, like I was saying at the beginning of this call, we have vets and nurses and all sorts of people on our team. So there's an expert in almost every area, whether it's nutrition or women's menopause or anything. We're happy to help you, or the emotions or cooking, so many different things. So please feel free to ask those questions or reach out to one of us individually.
Great, thank you.
Welcome. I just put the vet that's on Facebook that uses doTERRA essential oils. That's her name. It's in the chat.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Does anyone else have any questions about any of their oils or something they're unsure about? I know we covered a lot of info. Or maybe just an oil that they have been enjoying using. You're welcome to share.
And also, thank you all so much for coming on. Tara and Erin did a fabulous job on presenting, and thank you all for just even taking your time tonight to hear, and we're here to help you, like we said. So let us know if you need anything at all.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm waving. Bye.